So today, let's talk about beliefs and values. Often beliefs and values are gathered in together and treated as one subject, but they are actually quite different from each other. So if you're interested, there is a technical difference, and it's this. Your beliefs are what's true for you, and your values are what's important to you. Now, they do tend to go together. So if you have a value, then it will have beliefs that relate to that value, and the combination of the beliefs and the value will drive your behaviour. So, for example, if you have a value about friendship, and lots of people do, then you'll have some beliefs about what friendship means. So people hold different kinds of beliefs about friendship. For one person, a real friend is someone who you enjoy spending time with. For somebody else, a real friend is someone who always tells you the truth. Someone else said to me one time that a friend is someone who makes you feel good about yourself. Now, I can see that those last two might be somewhat in conflict with each other. So you can see that each person that has beliefs about friendship will have a slightly different set of beliefs, so that their view of what friendship means will be different from person to person. So that combination of the value of friendship plus the beliefs will drive a person's behaviour. So if you believe that a friend is, for example, someone who's always there for you, then you'll always be there for your friends. If you believe that a friend is someone who tells you the truth, then you will tell the truth to your friends. The result of that, then, is that you will have the kind of friendships that match not only your value of friendship, but also your beliefs about what makes a friendship. So the two things together guide your behaviour and also determine the end result that you get, which would be the kind of friendships in this example. So the vast majority of behaviour is geared towards achieving the things that are in our values, the things that are most important to us. And our beliefs guide us in how to doing that. So you can see that these are really important principles in the way that we live our lives. And what's interesting about them is that most of the time, our values and our beliefs are outside of our conscious awareness. If you were to turn to the person nearest you in the room at the moment and say to them, "So what are your values?" it's very unlikely you'd get an immediate response. Somebody might have to think quite a while before they could answer that question. Some people would find it impossible to give an answer, because unless you've spent time thinking about your values, then it can be quite hard to know what they are. However, there are some signposts you can use. And the most obvious of these is to pay attention to your emotions, because there's a connection between your values and your emotions. In general, you'll feel positive emotions, so you'll feel happy, excited, satisfied, enthusiastic, curious, when your values are being fulfilled. You'll experience negative emotions when your values are being violated in some way. And it could be you that's violating your own values, or it could be somebody else that's trampling all over them. So when you find yourself feeling angry or irritated, upset about something, then it usually means that one or more of your values are being violated in that situation. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're kind of bored, not very engaged, not motivated, not interested, it's usually because there is no obvious connection between what's going on in that situation and your own personal values. So just by paying attention to your emotional reactions to situations you find yourself in, to other people, to things that you read about or hear about, you can start to get some ideas about your most important values. So if you know what your values are, and you have some understanding of the beliefs that support those values, then it makes it easier for you to get what you want, because it'll stop you aiming towards goals that violate your sense of the right way to do things. And I'm not saying that your right way to do things is the right way, but it's certainly the right way for you. So the more you understand about what drives your behaviour, the easier it is for you to choose the direction that you want to go in and make it a direction that's consistent with what really matters to you. Now, people often ask me, can I change my beliefs and values? And the answer is yes, it is possible to change your beliefs and values. Beliefs in particular, that we have lots of NLP techniques that will change beliefs. The thing I would suggest, though, is to become really aware of your values and beliefs, to figure out how they serve you before you get too carried away with wanting to change them all. Because one thing's for certain, you wouldn't have adopted the values and beliefs that you have if they didn't serve some purpose for you at some point in your life. While it's true that you may have some beliefs and even some values that you've outgrown and that are no longer relevant, it's always useful just to be clear about what they are before you start to change anything. So, here's a little task for you for the week. Just start paying attention to what's really important. Monitor your emotions. Notice when you actually say something that you truly believe, and start to build up a picture of your own personal beliefs and values this week.